welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another 2025 X6 M60i. They just keep giving us the M60s, although we've had many customers wanting the 40i's. These cars are seemingly very popular in Southern California. So looking for allocations for our customers, none of them, even our sister stores in Southern California, would not give them up. So interesting. So really sort of like maybe a regional thing for the X6. So this is the G06 chassis, and it's in Brooklyn Gray, everyone's favorite color. So the X6s are by default M Sport, and of course the M Performance model, the M60i, is by default that as well. But begin up front with our headlights. This is the daytime running lights in that half an X or arrow shape. And you got the cornering light there. There's also shadow line lights. Moving to the grille, then we've got our double slack kidney grille in the vertical orientation, which again used to be part of BMW M. It is no longer shared with the M Performance models. Then we got M badging in the grille. Again, not my favorite thing. And the grille is also in black, but a matte black, as opposed to high gloss black below it. Then we got the parking assistance camera there in the middle. Down below, again, that sensor's there no matter what you get. So if it is Driving Assistance Pro, it's connected. If it's not, nothing works. So you can't sort of add things to the build after the fact that you can with other things. All right, moving over the side. We got the style 742Ms in black. Not my favorite thing, although I do know a lot of people do like black wheels, but they sort of disappear in the tire and the wheel well. So not giving a lot of contrast against Brooklyn Gray. Again, black and gray sort of do go together. But we also have the red N Sport calipers providing a nice contrast to the wheel and the color, and floating hubcaps. Let's take a step back and take in the side profile of the X6. So the sports activity coupe, not my favorite thing, but of the two, I guess technically three now with the X2, the X6 I think proportion-wise works pretty well. Let's take a step to the back here, and then you can see the high gloss black gurney flap. Then you get the X6 and M60i badging in chrome. You can opt, although it wasn't available at the time of ordering, black emblems on this car, or almost any other M Performance model. I've had it on the X5 a few times, and what you get is obviously X6 and M60i badging in high gloss black, but you also get fender badges, basically little M badges on the front fenders. Then we've got a quad exhaust and our little faux diffuser there. Here is the 3/4 rear view of the X6. I think probably its best angle, maybe. All right, here is Brooklyn Gray, out of direct sunlight. Just the lighting conditions here aren't great at the moment in time I'm filming this thing in the early-ish morning. It's technically more like late morning. All right, we'll make our way inside, go over pricing and options on this X6 M60i. It's the mirror caps in high gloss black, also M style as well. Now opening up, we have the very safe black merino leather. So on the door cards, this feels like leather. Again, this upper portion also feels sort of like leather. It's often hard to tell. And then the seats, pretty comfortable. So you have the quilting, a little bit of contrast stitching, perforations on the leather. Then down below, you do have controls for your side bolster and lumbar support and a powered crumb catcher. Let's see, move that in and out, and then adjustments for the upper backrest as well. M60i badging here on the door sill. All right, so in front of me, your standard M Sport steering wheel. Just now, sort of like the legacy one, so it's the previous generation of the M Sport steering wheel. You have M badging down here and M stitching, but no heated steering wheel button. That is moved to the iDrive. Over on the left-hand side, you got controls for cruise control and assisted driving. Got your shift paddles, In front of me, I drive 8.5 live cockpit, and that is in the sport mode. You can see the heads-up display and the rest of the curved display. You got carbon fiber interior trim, and then you got the M badging that lights up here. And then you got your nipple clamp vent adjusters. More carbon fiber trim here in the center console area. And crystal controls for the start-stop button, drive selector nub, and iDrive controller. All right, starting price, the 2025 X6 M60i is $94,300. The paint is included. The Merino leather is another $1,950. Driving Assistance Pro is another $2,500. M Sport Pro for another $650. Parking Assistance Package for $900. The Exec Package for another $1,850. And the Climate Comfort Package for another $1,000. Those 22-inch wheels add another $1,800. You can see carbon fiber trim for $300. Then you got luggage compartment mat, wheel locks, all with their floor mats, floating hubcaps, plus the first aid kit. All told, MSRP of this particular example, $107,220. So you can get pretty crazy with the options and pricing on the X6 M60i. So one thing that we don't have on this one is Bowers & Wilkins, which would add another $3,400 to that package again. It's desirable for some people, but not all customers. So I think it's a pretty rare option that you'll see Bowers & Wilkins on the M Performance. It'd be an X5 M60 or an X6 or even an X7. It's not optioned a lot. It might have to do with the price or thinking Harman Kardon's good enough for me. Again, that's a personal choice. All right, I'll move to the back. Again, noting no comfort access on the rear doors anymore. So opening up here is more of the black merino leather. Got a merino shade open. All right, and here's a view of the cockpit for the back seat. So I think pretty simplistic and I'd say elegant. And out back, we have another 2-zone climate control in the rear. There is no USB-C charging ports down there at the bottom. However, in the back of each seat, you do have a USB-C charging port in your travel and comfort system here. Then, knee room and legroom I think is pretty good. And despite being a sport activity coupe, headroom's pretty good. So, basically, you know, like 3 or 4 fingers or so of space. I'm about 5'11", so of course that will vary depending on the individual in the back seat. But overall, not bad. All right, so moving to the back, we can use our kick to open. That hatch opens up. So I think cargo area, pretty good size and easy to get things in and out of the vehicle. You can also fold down those rear seats for even more room. Now I got the luggage compartment mat, which makes it a little bit difficult one-handed to get a little bit of leverage here to peek below. So the 742s require the addition of the space saver spare, so you don't have a lot of storage room down below, beneath the floor, a little bit. Use our kick to close. Then we'll make our way to the front and pop the hood. Taking in the X6 one more time. All right, so under the hood here is the S68. That's right, S68 V8 4.4 liter twin-turbo engine. It's a mild hybrid setup. It does require about 350 miles of break-in service for the engine before you get the full power of the engine unlocked for you. But that said, 523 horsepower, 553 torques. So absolutely enough power for more than anything. Well, that's it for a quick look at the 2025 X6 M60i. We'll see you at the next video.